Every time you log into a system, you're engaging in authentication, the primary lock securing your digital identity from the public internet. That lock doesn't just protect your name, it secures the 3 pillars of the CIA triad. It maintains confidentiality by keeping data private, ensures integrity by preventing unauthorized modifications, and guarantees availability so authorized users can always reach their accounts. When a password is stolen, it doesn't just breach a single account, it can potentially shatter all 3 of these pillars across an entire organization. Imagine a student named Alex. At 11 p.m., Alex receives an email stating that their student account will be suspended in exactly 1 hour due to unusual activity. This is social engineering in its simplest form. By manufacturing a sense of urgency and using the threat of suspension, the attacker tries to bypass Alex's logical defenses through intimidation. Panicked by the deadline, Alex clicks the link and is taken to a school login portal that looks identical to the real thing. The true danger here isn't technical, it's human. Before a single password is typed, the attacker has already won by forcing Alex to act impulsively rather than cautiously. Let's slow down and look at what Alex missed. Even a perfectly cloned page often contains subtle technical errors. Look at the URL bar. The adversary uses typo squatting, substituting a 0 for the letter O. Examining the interface shows other inconsistencies. The standard HTTPS padlock icon is missing, and the school logo is noticeably pixelated, a sign of a low-quality scrape. Inspecting the digital environment before entering data is the best way to defeat these visual traps. If Alex enters their credentials, the information doesn't go to the school. It's routed directly to the adversary server, where it is harvested for future use. Attackers then use these stolen credentials, or databases from previous data breaches, to launch automated login attempts against other legitimate services. This process often takes 2 forms. On the left is password spraying, where an adversary sprays common passwords across thousands of accounts. On the right is credential stuffing, where attackers test a known username and password from one breach against a completely different service. Cybersecurity professionals detect these patterns by analyzing authentication logs. They look for indicators of compromise, such as dozens of failed attempts from a single unknown IP address in a short window of time. Every suspicious login leaves a measurable trail in the back-end logs, allowing defenders to identify and block the attack before the adversary gains a foothold. In our scenario, Alex catches the typo-squatted URL, closes the tab, and navigates to the real portal through a trusted bookmark. But even if Alex had entered the password, a second layer of defense could stop the breach. Multifactor authentication, or MFA, requires a secondary form of proof, like a code or a fingerprint, meaning the adversary is blocked even with a valid password. Effective security requires defense in depth. Tools like MFA and password managers serve as essential safety nets when human judgment is tested by social engineering. Protecting your account starts with awareness. Remember, urgency is a red flag for social engineering. URLs must be verified, and multiple failed logins are clear indicators of an attack. To wrap up, think back to the CIA triad. Which principle is violated if an unauthorized person successfully logs into your account and reads your private emails without changing anything? That is a clear violation of confidentiality. Your identity is only as secure as the system you trust it with. Verification is the most important part of authentication.